Hey guys, I'm here with Port City Spotlight. My name is Soledad Rodriguez. I'm a writer for the show. This week I'll be interviewing Matt Keene, owner of Gravity Records.
Hi.
So, why don't you tell us a little bit about how the store came about, just a little background?
I was actually a student at UNCW and in the business school, and had been running another record store here in Wilmington. And when the owner of that store decided that they wanted to sell off their chain and close down the Wilmington store, I decided to open my own store.
Okay. So what was it that, were you just really passionate about records, music? What was it that...
I've played music since I was 3 years old.
Okay.
I was a classically trained violinist.
Oh, wow.
I had worked in a record store since the late 90s, and that's how long ago I went to UNCW. Yeah, and not that you kids should drop out, but I dropped out of UNCW to open a record store.
Obviously, Wilmington has a very unique music scene. Do you think that has any effect at all on your customer base, people that come in, the kind of music that sells?
Yeah, for sure. There's a lot of local bands that sell quite well in here.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of those local bands shop here. A lot of those local bands bring in some of their equipment for us to service here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it plays a pretty big role on the clientele that shop here.
Okay. And like I said before, big music scene here, so we have a lot of record stores here. What do you think makes Gravity Records unique? What makes it different from other stores?
I don't know how to quite say it without sounding like I'm slighting somebody else or talking ill of someone. As far as I know, we're the only store in Wilmington that does service turntables, completely services turntables and amplifiers, and really has that sort of background in record players and vinyl. I like to think our staff is extremely friendly and easy to talk to. A lot of them are local musicians. One of them is actually a UNCW student as well. I don't know, I think we're quite a diverse group here, and very welcoming here and not judgmental at all. Not that any other stores here in town are necessarily judgmental, but I don't know, I think we're a pretty friendly bunch.
Okay. So you mentioned something about this weekend you have a local band coming in to play.
We've got some regional bands coming to play. We have Ghost Blonde and Less Western. Both of those are Triangle area bands. It's a free show. It's Saturday night. Should start around maybe 9 or so.
So this Saturday at 9.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you guys what sells a lot here? What do you think is the best-selling record or genre maybe artists?
I don't know. Vinyl in general is our biggest seller. I don't know that there's a specific genre that's necessarily the best selling here. I know that we sell a lot more pre-owned vinyl than we do sell new vinyl. Part of that has to do with the price of new vinyl. Part of that has to do with some things not being available currently that were perhaps available in the 70s or 80s or whatever. I don't know if there's any specific genre that sells more than another though. That local band Museum Mouth you and I were talking about before this program, they sell really well, and their singer Carl works here at the shop. They're getting ready to go out on tour with Say Anything to Me Without You. So all of you guys should go see them when they come to Wilmington.
They're going to be at Ziggy's.
Yeah.
So you said that you sell a lot of used vinyl. Mm-hmm. How do you do people come in and sell, trade?
It's
how does
predominantly people bringing it in and either selling it to us or trading it towards other stuff. We don't really afford the time to go out and seek out large collections, although we do receive phone calls and do make house calls sometimes. Mm-hmm. I guess maybe about 2 years ago, I went on a house call that the person had about 10,000 records.
Wow.
And it spent the entire day going through there and pulling what we were interested in. And
yeah.
Okay. There's usually no shortage of stuff coming in.
Okay. So, where do you see where do you see the store going like in the near future? Like, where do you what's the future of the store in general? I guess.
As popular as vinyl is now, I do think that it will considerably be more popular over the next few years.
Mm-hmm.
It's grown
Yeah.
amazingly the last 10 years.
Definitely.
So I think we'll be doing more and more vinyl. I think we'll work more and more with local bands and musicians to showcase them here. I think we'll probably have more live performances here at the store,
Okay.
which they're always free.
Yeah.
So,
Something to do.
yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much for having us.
You're welcome so much. Thank you for coming.
Thanks.